exactly what she needed to do coming up that front stretch. Had enough momentum in the middle of that front stretch. Now they'll come down the front. Gabby Ramirez, your leader. And they're going to go single file to turn number 1. Everybody going to run the same line through turn 1. Led by Ramirez. Joe Nunez going to get a good run. Going to try his hand to the outside. Nunez gets right back in line. Nice piece of driver there by Joe Nunez. Don't want him a mistake at this early. Just 4 laps in the books. 1/4 of the way of this race in. And man, we've got a freight train of traffic. How about this? 6 carts, single file all the way back to Ryan Rackley. It's Ramirez, Nunez, Rodriguez, Peretta, Haynes, Rackley, Chilton, and Fletcher as they come down to turn number 1. And Nunez going to look to the inside, got the lane. Nunez with enough real estate gets around Gabby Ramirez for the lead. So back up there for the second time, Joe Nunez. Look at this, Bryce Haynes right there in the mix. Bryce finishing 5th in the pre-final, continue to stay in that spot. A 6-cart battle, all nose to tail off the hairpin turn, led by Joe Nunez. Joe, your second different leader. Up there for the second time, led early on. Ramirez took it away, then got it right back here in lap number 5. 6 laps complete as they head to the stripe, led by Joe Nunez. Humberto Peretta going to pound and stay on the back of the 95 of Lucas Rodriguez. So Lucas Rodriguez in the 95 right now, about a half a second behind your leader. And freight train of traffic. 6 carts all making their way into the top of the hairpin turn. Good little battle. Joe Nunez. Again, Joe finishing 2nd in the pre-final. Again, very antsy back there. That's the 21 of Bryce Haynes. Bryce, again, started 5th. Continue to hold on to the top 5. He's in the mix now as they come off that final turn. They'll work down the front stretch, single file. Everybody going to stay in line now. They're going to get out of line. Gabby looking to the inside. She's got plenty of room. And Gabby will come off turn number 1 as your leader for the second time. Second place battle. It's Nunez and Humberto Peretta, who Humberto finally gets the 3rd. And he gets ahead of Rodriguez. So Humberto Peretta, a little bit of movement there. He moves to 3rd. Ramirez now your leader. 7 laps in. In lap number 7, Humberto Peretta, quick time, 42.646 for Humberto Peretta. Again, remember, Humberto started 3rd, back into that 3rd place position. It has not been easy for Peretta. This has been some tough competition, so Humberto right now sits back in 3rd as we see cross flags this time by. So 8 in, 8 to go as the field heads down to turn number 1. So halfway through it, Ramirez your leader, Nunez 2nd, Peretta 3rd, Rodriguez 4th, Haynes 5th, Rackley 6th, Chilton 7th, Fletcher running 8th as your leaders come off the tree turn, led by Ramirez. Gabby up front for the second time in this race, started in the 4th spot. So Gabby, your leader for the second time. We've seen 2 leaders, 4 lead changes among those 2 drivers. Nunez has been up there twice. Ramirez has been up there twice. Gabby under the gun as they come through the chicane. Here they come, your top 5 carts down the front stretch. See if they're going to get out of line. Rodriguez going to look to the inside. Rodriguez will get back in line. Everybody stays nose to tail. Top 5 carts nose to tail. Good little battle now with 9 laps in. Looking to the inside, Humberto Peretta. Oh, and he's going to collect a couple carts. Humberto tried to stuff it in there. Everybody else able to go forward. Humberto will gather it up, gets it back on the track. Tried to go to the inside of Rodriguez, not enough room, and he spins out. And a shot for a win may have gone by the wayside. Humberto Peretta will drop back several positions. And how about Gabby Ramirez? Gabby got to like this. She's got some breathing room coming down the front stretch. So Ramirez, not a huge lead, but her biggest lead, 7/10 of a second for Gabby Ramirez. Rackley now 3rd, 1.3 seconds behind your leader. Running 4th is Nunez. Bryce Haynes 5th. Chilton 6th. Peretta 4.7 seconds behind your leader. Being scored 7th. 8th, that'll be Jeremy Fletcher. There's Peretta trying to gain some ground, working on slower traffic. That'll be Aston Chilton. as they kind of rubble it off the top of the hairpin turn. Humberto will make the pass. So Gabby Ramirez with 10 laps in, continue to hold on to the lead. Yeah, not a huge lead now, Gabby. Going to be challenged coming into turn number 1. That's the 95, Lucas Rodriguez. Plenty of real estate, plenty of lane, and Lucas will take over now as your leader. So Rodriguez, your leader. Ramirez back to second. Nunez sits back in that third spot. Rackley and Haynes, your top 5. Solid run for Bryce Haynes. Again, Bryce Haynes in the top 5, making his second start here with the Micromax. Has been actually, that card has been getting better. Qualified a little bit lower toward the bottom. Had a solid run in the pre-final. Sits back in the top 5. So anybody's game here with 12 laps complete, 4 to go as they head to the line. Led by your third different driver. And that may not last long because Gabby Ramirez has a good run through turn 1. And she'll be able to get around Rodriguez for the third time. Ramirez, your leader. Joe Nunez, that card has been flying. Gets in the back end. Second place cart. So again, good little battle. 5 carts up front. Lucas Rodriguez, best lap time, 42.760. Gabby Ramirez, 42.867. Joe Nunez, that has been the quick cart, 42.601 for Joe Nunez. Joe boxed in there now as they come off that final turn. They'll head to the line. 13 laps complete as they head down into turn number 1. Lucas Rodriguez with that momentum going to go to the inside. He's got enough room. He's going to bring a little buddy with him. That'll be Joe Nunez. So Nunez going to stay in behind your brand new leader. As Rodriguez up there again for the second time. That may go by the wayside. As Joe Nunez with enough power gets around him. And Nunez now your leader to the top half of the hairpin turn. So Nunez up front again. Nunez your brand new leader. Gabby Ramirez going to take that second spot away as they head right back into the chicane. So Gabby Ramirez now second as they come off that final turn. 14 laps in the books this time by. 2 laps to go. Final 2 circuits to go. And you've got a good 5-cart battle off of turn number 1 led by the 24, Joe Nunez. Ramirez, how about the 21 of Bryce Haynes now third? Bryce looking for his best finish of the season in 2 starts. It's been a good run for Bryce Haynes, continuing to get better as the day progresses. And right now, Bryce Haynes sits back in third. Humberto Peretta continued to try to dig back. Humberto sits back in 6, 2.9 seconds out of the lead. Lewis going to hang out the white flag. 1 to go. This will be the money lap. Nunez got to head down into turn number 1 with an 0.8 of a second battle. In the meantime, Lucas Rodriguez going to try to get that final podium spot. Gets around in contact. And that'll be the 21 sliding off. Lucas will pick up third. And I believe that'll be Bryce Haynes in the 21 off of turn number 1. In the meantime, your leader with an 0.8 of a second advantage, Joe Nunez, looking for his 3rd straight win. And he'll come through the chicane for the final time. What a run for Joe Nunez. 4 different drivers had the top spot, and here comes Joe Nunez. Will coast home, and here comes your Micromax winner, Joe Nunez. Ramirez second, coming home third, Lucas Rodriguez, Ryan Rackley, Peretta fifth, Bryce Haynes, Fletcher, Ashton Chilton. So a solid job by your Micromax. Yet another great battle. 4 different drivers on that top position.